We've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, out front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Young in at the 1. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now, here's Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, Claxton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. Not going to go that time. Johnson with some nice D. Schroeder, left side. And here is Thomas. He's covered by Bogdanovich for 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Here's Thomas. Over in the corner, Claxton. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Claxton's got his second bucket tonight.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Hunter, the pass to Johnson. Over Finney-Smith. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Johnson with a screen on Schroeder. They get it back. Capella can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Young. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And just proving once again how reliable he is from there. Young is a fantastic scorer with just an impressive arsenal.
Now here's Schroeder. Johnson, a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Thomas against Bogdanovich. Young for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Third is Bogdan Bogdanovich.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Finney-Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. Johnson outside. Claxton a screen on Hunter. Johnson's shot is off. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. And again, it's Atlanta. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Johnson finds Hunter. It's Young on the wing. It's hauled in by Claxton. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Toronto. Here's Schroeder. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Pass to Young. Capella with it. And the rejection by Claxton.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
A nice shot by Young.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
Johnson dishes to Young. 5 to shoot. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And the Nets making a change here as well. Simmons is checked in. Now Thomas, he has 5. And the Nets miss again. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Schroeder. And here's Young, fires the 3. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Reza Shea. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
First one falls for him. And Claxton drops them both. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. Schroeder outside. The Nets working the ball around now. They get the rebound. Johnson, that's for 2. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Johnson's got 5.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Over Thomas. Here's Capella. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jalen Johnson's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Young. The Nets also changing it up. Clowney's checked in. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Cameron Thomas. And he's good on the second. Brooklyn leading by 4. Now here's Simmons. Still without a basket. Finney-Smith passes to Simmons. Picked by Finney-Smith. Left block shot on the way. No good from Simmons.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. And they'll get another chance. Here's Daniels, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Trae Young subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Thomas is checked in. Good on the second free throw. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Simmons against Young. Thomas feeling it out a bit, and it's Daniels with the rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Young outside, a three ball. Clowney pulls it in. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to Oklahoma City. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
The Hawks trail by 3. Johnson outside. Pass to Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 16 points for Trae Young.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Thomas. He's covered by Daniels. 6 to shoot. They need this one, and he drops that one in. Thomas got 7 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Williams is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Johnson. He has yet to score, and stolen by Simmons. Lays it in off the breakaway. Simmons got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Coast to coast. Simmons with the length to poke it away and finish it with speed.
Well, Ben Simmons is a multiple-time All-Star, but Richard, it's been years since he has played at that level. We know about the injury history.
But it's hard to talk about someone who doesn't consistently play the game, and the injuries have taken Ben out of that position.
Atlanta is shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Simmons against Young. Daniels from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Thomas outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Young. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Williams passes to Simmons. Simmons sets a screen for Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The Hawks making a switch here. Nance is checked in, and a change for the Nets. Trendon Watford's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And checking out the numbers for Young. Great showing for him last season. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Simmons finds Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Spins. Rebound, Atlanta. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Young, good.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Watford passes to Simmons. Watford with it. Nance on him. The shot by Watford, no good.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 7. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Nance dishes to Young. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. Thomas kicks to Simmons. Back to Thomas. Here he goes. Rebound by the Hawks. Pass to Rizachet. Nance a screen on Williams. Nance, right side. Here's Young. Again, Young missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. That one good for 2. Simmons got 8 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Nance. Still yet to score. Young outside. From outside the arc. That one doesn't go.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
He misses the free throw.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Hunter's checked in for Rizachet. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Dyson Daniel. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 5. Young passes to Johnson. To the paint and taken away by Johnson. Claxton the pass to Simmons. Here's Thomas. Makes it off the glass. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Johnson outside. Hunter for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Nets. Outside, Bogdanovic. With the fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short. Brooklyn leading by 4. Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Young with the steal. By himself. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to be very careful around Young here. He's clever at figuring out ways to swipe that ball.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most?
He is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Well, Cam Thomas is a very comfortable mid-range shooter.
Johnson dishes to Capella. Bogdanovic passes to Hunter. The Trae. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bogdanovic.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Finney Smith with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson kicks it over to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Over Young. Here's Finney Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Thomas with it, now guarded by Bogdanovic. Thomas passes to Finney Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Young against Schroeder. It's Thomas on the wing. Driving the lane. Count the basket. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
You know, right now for the Hawks, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Nets.
Without the points they've gotten off the
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. Young and Bogdanovic are the guards. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
Young dishes to Capella. Pass to Hunter. And here's Young. Banked in off the glass. That's now 22 points for Trae Young.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Passes to Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Young against Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
That's good from Young.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
Here's Finney-Smith. Covered by Johnson. Johnson's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Hunter, the pass to Johnson. He gets that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Thomas. Last year, getting it done. He averaged 22 points per game last season, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. Hunter grabs the miss.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Pass to Young. And here's Johnson outside. Johnson with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Capella with the bucket.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Bogdanovic against Thomas. And Capella sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 1. 4 on the clock.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
It's Thomas on the wing. Schroeder looking around. The 19-footer is on the money. He's got 7. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Bogdanovich passes to Young. And the shot goes in. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Shoots from 14, uses the glass to drop it in.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Bogdanovich. Great look there, but off target.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Johnson kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Young against Schroeder. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Hunter against Johnson. Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich.
In the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Johnson, the pass to Schroeder. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Nance comes in for Johnson. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Hunter. And Daniels subbed in for Trae Young. And a new group in for the Nets. Lowney's checked in. Williams comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Nance. No scoring in this one. Down low. And Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Clowney. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Daniels. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Daniels with it. He has 6. Okongwu finds Bogdanovic. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovic. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Trendon Watford's checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Shake Milton. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 17 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
That one is off. Young's checked in for Atlanta. He hits the second from the line. 1:11 left to play in the third. Pass to Nance. Back to Young. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Thomas, no good. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Young against Simmons. Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
For Atlanta, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And that one falls for Young.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Nance. Young outside. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 34. Here's Thomas. Launches from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So for Brooklyn now, Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Watford out there with Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 5. Shots good from Young.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Simmons on the wing. Thomas is screen on Young. Simmons against Young. From deep, Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Young. Okongwu kicks to Young. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 38 points.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Here's Simmons. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And you got to at least contest Simmons from the mid-range. He has the touch to be an effective scorer from there.
Nance outside. Here's Riesenshek. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Simmons dishes to Thomas. Williams passes to Thomas. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Williams over Young. Williams can't hit. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Nance outside. Pass to Young. Over Simmons. The Hawks again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Young inside. Simmons is there.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Whitehead's checked in. And so Young nails them both. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Pass to Simmons. Back to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thomas got 20.
Graceful touch on the teardrop. Whoop. Thomas showing how under control he is.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Nance, and it's Bogdanovich in for Daniels. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Riza Shea in the corner. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
They set the pick. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Outside for Thomas. Traps in the tray. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Unloads from 13. He gets it in there.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Thomas. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low, Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Johnson finds Schroeder from the baseline. Tries again. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Riza Shea.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets.
One shot.
And Claxton, no good on that one. To the paint. Nets trail by 3. Now Schroeder. Johnson outside. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Schroeder kicks to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Claxton. And that ties it up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson, the pass to Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Schroeder. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night to take the lead and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Young outside. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Pass to Young. Claxton with the steal. Capella against Schroeder. Tries from 16. Good on the jump shot. Thomas got 13 points in just this quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Young. Misses off the right iron. Nets leading by 3. Johnson for 3. They get it again. Pass to Schroeder. For the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it down. Young passes to Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Thomas against Johnson. Here's Schroeder. And he recovers it. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. It's the Nets now. Thomas passes to Claxton. Money!
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the floater. Young, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Young way outside. The Hawks again can't hit. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Johnson from outside. That one misses. So it's the Nets picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA.